Hello everyone, I am Mulbre with my wolf is Lena here as our featured wolf again because she's had quite a makeover. All of her scars are gone and her little bird has been replaced with a raven. I made this change because I was like, this is like my favoriteest raven encounter because I give it a bone and it gives me energy. So I'm like, I always look forward to seeing this particular raven. So I thought it needed to have a place of honor with my lead wolf here. But there has been quite a few changes between both my den and my content creation side of things, because as you guys can see, the VTuber's gone. I've decided to move away from using that particular VTuber just because I want to have such a huge shift in my content, and I felt like continuing to use that VTuber came with expectations of content, and I'm not going to do that anymore. However, I am switching to using my face for other games, but for Wolvden, I'm hoping to commission some art to have my lead here, but with different expressions. So like she'll sit here in the corner, and as I talk, she'll be talking to you guys instead. But yeah, let's get to the meat of the video here. And yes, I said meat because we're wolves and we eat a lot of meat. I'm gonna hide the chat box here real quick. I do actually have a list. I do have a list of things I want to do. So this video is going to be a clearing, spring, fall cleaning video, you know, a clearing house, that kind of thing. So we're just going to be doing a lot of organize with me, get things put together with me, a lot of stuff I've been putting off. So I have delete extra wolves, make new hunting teams because I like to level my wolves up to level 10 before I breed them, and I have been slacking on that. I absolutely love the new forager, by the way. I am in love with the new forager role. It is the greatest thing ever. The way that it crashed the herb market was the greatest thing I've ever seen. I hated how herbs were so expensive, but I never bought any, but it was like knowing that people were buying them because they needed them. It hurt. It hurt on a personal level. Like there are 2 free apothecaries, like 2 free clinics that other players run. And I was just like, please guys, go there. Because I donated herbs and stuff. And it was just like, please just go there instead of paying 300 silver for a single herb. Anyways, gonna make new hunting parties. I need to finally get around to base changing wolves. So I have Bloodfall and Nocturne here. I did already change their bases, which is like a step in the right direction, but I've had them for like forever without doing that. And I have a lot more who need to also have their bases changed. Because I have the titanium and chromium, those cannot be base changed, but I have these 3 wolves here who need to have their bases changed. But yeah, I only want snow, titanium, and chromium in my dens. And then add flames to all fiery personalities, pair up and fix the marks on my sharks. So for those who don't know those yet, this is my shark project. I'm trying to get a single wolf that has leopard shark in slots 2 through 10 because slot 1 does not yet exist in the game. There is not a single wolf with a leopard shark in slot 1. So I'm going to have to RMA for that one, but I'm trying to get 2 through 10. And they need to get repaired up and reorganized. And then I have to plan a contest I'm going to host in December, which I'm really excited for. I'm going to have a contest in December, and I hope it's going to have a huge turnout, and I'm really excited for it. There's going to be super huge, massive prizes, and I think it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. And a little teaser, the title is going to be The Blizzard Grows. So anybody who knows me or has seen my content before, you guys are going to know what I'm on about. You know what's coming. But let's get started with deleting extra wolves. Now, what that means is the pups of Winter Rain. They are all going to disappear because they don't get bought. So I'm going to keep the ones that I think are definitely worthwhile that they may end up potentially getting bought at some point if they're just given more of a chance. But I just don't sell a lot of wolves, which is totally fine. Like, it doesn't upset me that my wolves don't sell because just because I think it's a nice wolf doesn't mean somebody else will. And it may not necessarily even align with anyone else's goals or projects, which is totally valid. Like, it is completely valid. So I think I'll put this NBW back up in its own trade. This NBW needs to get put up in her own trade. However, I don't think I posted her yet. No, I think I did. I did post her in the found forum, and nobody has gotten to me. So I'll put her in her own trade. But you're gonna get deleted. You're gonna get deleted. So you do have 7 marks, and you're a T2. But how old are you? 6 months, and I've had no biters. Right, so we're just gonna get rid of you. You have 3 eyes, but only 3 marks. Okay, you can go. You, oh, I know who your mother is. Just by looking, I can tell who the mother is. It's Mother Ethel. Yep, it's Mom Ethel. She's the mother. She makes very pretty puppies, honestly. I think she really does make some beautiful babies. She's got this baby she did get the Orca. Got Selene and Airglow. No, I think you're gonna go. Alright, we're not gonna wait for that to think about it. This is from my new stud. Mineral. You get 8 marks. My goodness. Yeah, normally by the time they make it into this particular cave, I've already like deleted all the ones that had less than 5. Unless there was something else special about them. You're only 4.5. I haven't really had you for a long time. I think I'm gonna get rid of you anyways. And you have hetero eyes, but only 3 marks, so you're gonna go. Yeah, my new stud has hetero eyes. He's got black and white, which apparently I guess you can also get white and black. So you can sit there and switch between the two. And you're from my old stud with white half socks, black Inuit unders. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Inuit, but we're gonna go ahead and delete. Yeah, it's the black merle patches down here that makes this wolf so pretty. That gives it like that interesting kind of depth to its coat. I'll think on this one. This one might still have a chance. This one has leopard shark, cocoa spectacles, shidua, unders, leopard. Okay, I think this one can go back up for sale. I thought this one was cute. Like I thought this wolf was interesting with like its black base and then the brown overlaying the top of that. However, you're getting fed to the void. So you only have 2 marks. Another 3-eyed baby. What do you have? 1 T6, a bunch of T3s. Okay. To the void. I believe this one's a direct descendant of a raffle stud. It's got some 2s and a 3 and a 7. Okay, I think this one's gonna hold on for a little bit longer. This one's got 9 marks. Bunch of 3s and 1 7. I think this one's almost... No, it's not quite a direct copy of my stud. It was almost though. I think I'll hold on to this one a little bit longer. Just because it's got 9 marks. White merle and brown merle and black merle. Okay, this one can go a little bit longer. Oh, this one's titanium. You're not supposed to be in here. You're supposed to be in Raisin Chase. Okay, that one's moving. Oh, this one's interesting. Nepheline. Lots of Losna. Oh, it's because I bred to that Losna stud. Yeah, I saw the ad for him and I was like, no way. And then I clicked on it and it was like, yes way. So then I was like, okay, give me some babies. I think I did get a snow baby from him. Yeah, everything's been super slow to load lately. The server can't quite handle all of us. And this one has hetero eyes as well. I think this one can go. I switched to a different wolf. I'm not talking about the Losna one anymore. 12th gen. I do have a torn here that I'm kind of, you know, torn on whether or not I want to keep it. Yeah, the game can't handle all of our chunky butts. Yeah, I've got that one puppy there that's not going to be in a trade, and that's because I'm intentionally wanting to like max out the stat gain for that one in particular, just because it already has such high stats. It's a Gen 2 with over 800 stats, so I'm like, okay, definitely want to maximize that angle. Yeah, I'm collecting effigies, Guarna, and Lucky Feet, so then when my next lead takes over, I can power level her up as high as possible. Because, oh my gosh, getting this wolf to 1,000, while that was... She's actually up to 1,035 now, but just getting her up to 1,000 was, oh my gosh, that was a lot of work. So I'm going to be doing it again with the next one. I don't need this one open anymore. Who's next? Three-eyed wolf. A chased female. 1, 2, 5 marks, which is 6 and 3. And then I want to get the eyes. Oh, if I could spell. And then a puppy pile. Oh, this is my Raisin Chase. That's the wrong one. There we go. Puppy pile. And then I'm not going to do the Torn. The Torn gets their own. Puppy pile. And there's going to be Merle, LS, and then we'll just do and more. Public. Okay, I think that puts all of them hopefully back into trades. Yeah, all of them except this one, because I'm still torn about whether or not I want to keep this one. Because it's not what I normally collect, but something about the colors, I don't know. I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. Alright, so that's all done there. I think that's the last of my delete extras. And yes, this is intentional. I'm trying to infect my wolves with fleas. I am so done with my hunters getting sick because they literally, it's so annoying. If they get sick before midnight and I heal them, then they immediately lose that healing immunity after rollover. And then it's like, so then it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't heal them then. But then depending on what it is they have, it could really mess with them. You know, it'll either spread, or they'll get really, like, they'll get worse, or they won't heal for the day. Like, there's just a lot of downsides if you let them roll over while sick. But fleas, the only thing fleas affects is their mood. And since I already have the mood buff, then I think it'll actually be less of a headache for me to, just for them to have fleas. Okay, for the next thing on my list, make new hunting parties. So everybody needs to be in a hunting party. Okay, so I need to go through and everybody, all right, you can be in a hunting party. You can be in a hunting party. All right, we're gonna put these 3 into hunting parties. These are all my hunters, so they're already... But the sharks, Guy can be put into a hunting party. How many does that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we'll start with these ones for now. What is your name going to be? Let's do Fred. Oh, you're definitely pup sitting. I do like that you can remove the pups that they're watching from their own little page, but you do need to be secured. I am like so, like, I don't know if you want to say on it or paranoid when it comes to securing my wolves. I'm like, I don't care. Everybody's getting secured. We're gonna call you Lily Whisper. And now you get a name. Let's see, got nice glowing blue eyes. How about Frozen Lake? Oh, I don't think I updated you to a hunter. Okay. Now they're a hunter. And then Guy. I bought this one actually, because I needed a male for to like even out my numbers for my leopard project. Because it was like, I can't believe I had that opposite issue where I had more females than males. And normally it's the other way around. Great. So it looks like all of these ones can get put into a party without any issue. Oh, choose a name. Level gain. And then we have Valorant, Mountain Visions, Duchess, and Dominion. These are all fiery personalities. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. We'll just call that good for now. We got one party formed. Change everyone's bases. Add flames to all fiery personalities. Let's do the fiery personalities. Let's do that check. And I know there was a couple in here that needed it. Impulsives. Here we go. Nocturne needs a fire symbol. Actually, we're going to put the flame at the end of Morticia's name just so she can stay next to her partner. Oh, You're dishonest, so you get a fire. You're dedicated. Dedicated. Lazy. Oh, I can't remember. I think lazy... Yeah, lazy is considered friendly. Beautiful. Adventurous. Well, I know there's friendly, loving, stoic, and aggressive. Or it's something like that. Okay, that should be all of those ones. And then all of these ones should be already done. These ones. Precise. Arrogant. Snowberry gets a little flame. Capable. Malicious. Oh my. Ned, the first citizen. Bunkmaster Frank. And yes, that is a book reference. And Darling, who is combative. So Darling got her parents' personalities. And yes, those are all a book reference. So if you guys know, you know. It's a book called The Ripple System. And that's the name of the characters, Darling, Frank, and Ned. And I do have some puppies here that need to get moved. Your mineral. I really should have put these in an order. It's so cute, this little snow and his little spots. But I did not put these in any sort of order. Sterling. Seacog. Melicor. I really like the White Irish. I feel like the White Irish just adds something. Did I actually check their personalities? No, I didn't. Okay, you're sarcastic. Something tells me I'm going to be editing that party that I just made. Because I did not do this first. I should have done this first. Impulsive. Oh, is impulsive. I think impulsive is friendly. Yeah, okay, so that hunting party I just made is going to need to be edited. Yep, level gain. All right, Frozen Lake, you're going to get replaced with Guy. And then I do need Frozen Lake to level, so Frozen Lake, Dominion, Glaciers. There we go. Please choose a name for the hunting party. Level gain 2.0. Perfect. Let's get them hunting here. And these ones, they'll just be I won't care too much about what roles they take on. They can just kind of do whatever they feel like doing. And they are going to be the parties I hunt with last after I've done everything else. So they're not going to get their hunts maxed out, whereas the other ones may get their hunts maxed out. So that did add the flames. Next is base change. But okay, I'm gonna check some of this stuff off. Okay. I've deleted the wolves. I've made new hunting parties. I've added flames to their personalities. I have pair up and fix marks, plan out my contest, and base change everyone. I have 8 gold. Okay, I'm gonna use this 8 gold because I need to save that 150 for my commissions, for my art commissions. So I'm gonna skip base changing for today until I can make some sales, or until I cave and, buy cones. and I'm gonna do fixing marks and pairing them up. So by fixing the marks, what I mean by that is when I'm breeding for this project, not only do I need to make sure that they have marks that don't overlap, but I need to make sure that they're not competing with somebody else's mark. So let me just show you like here with Gomez and Morticia real quick. So Gomez, he's Gen 4 with slots 6 and 9. So 6 is brown, 9 is red. And then Morticia only has slot 5. So she has Shadua. So on Gomez, I very carefully made sure that his slot 5 was open. And on Morticia, her slot 6 and what was the other one? 6 and 9 are empty. So other markings might pass over, but the markings that I need to have pass over, they're not competing with another marking. And I've paired up Guy and Lady. So Guy is 2 and 7, Lady is 5 and 6. He has Shell Orca. No, she's 3 and 5. So Doubloon Merle and Shell Orca need to be removed. The person I bought this wolf from is probably going to be like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Because I bought him. And look at all this. He is nothing but T6, T2, T6. I'm going to feel a little bit bad. It's 3 and 5. So Shell Orca and Doubloon Merle. I'm not a big fan of Merle though. So okay. Purchase. Applicator. Marking removals. We're doing this on Guy. Doubloon Merle. And then Guy again. Shell Orca. Sorry, I was just double checking everything. Let's see what he looks like now. Hey, you can really see the shark now. Really makes it pop. Now, Lady. So he has 2 and 7. Lady has Henna Cat Shark. And that's the only one that needs to get removed. Okay, I actually like the Henna Cat Shark. So that one's gonna hurt a little bit. Grove. But ultimately, I want a wolf where that is, they only have leopard shark. So, I mean, it is what it is, Eventually, all the markings will be gone. I'm just double checking again to make sure I have all the right ones. So slot 2. All right. Guy and Lady are now paired up. I'm going to make a note of that. I do have notes here. I've got everybody written down what they have and like who has what in what slot. So Guy is going to go into slot 2 and slot 7. Lady is slot 3 and 5. That'll get me 2, 3, 5, and 7 theoretically on one wolf. Oh, you know what? Out of all of my stuff, I actually don't have a record of what colors. I need to add colors to my list, like who has what colors. Alright, I'll do that off stream, or off recording. Excuse me. I'm so used to streaming. And then I have Double Trouble, who is female. I don't remember who I was going to pair Double Trouble with. Double Trouble may not actually be paired up yet. I have Jackson. Oh, I think Jackson is my last available male. Wait, nope, I have New Puppy. Okay. New Puppy is 5 and 9. And this one is 5 and 9. Let's do this boy with Lady May. So she's Lady May. Let's call him Sir June. Yeah, and I'm not worried about inbreeding for this project. My hope is that once I eventually get down closer to what I want, I'm going to start chasing puppies and then hoping to purchase them back. I'm actually planning on setting up a bounty board. That way, get word out that not only am I chasing them, but that I'm wanting to get them back. Okay. 5 and 9. Or an 8. Do you have something in 4? You do have something in 4, but not in 8. So he needs slot 4 emptied. Oh, and I've got eggnog. I went and got eggnog. They had some in the store today. So it was like, oh my gosh. Where are you, Sir June? Right, you need 4 emptied because she has 4. Okay. So Sir June is now good to go. And he's 5'9". So she needs the bloom back patch. Okay, she only needs 1 as well. Perfect. The less I have to remove, the better. At least for now. Applicator. Lady May. The bloom back patch. Perfect. Now they're paired up. Now they do need a symbol to kind of slap them together. So we'll do percentages. Okay. And that'll put them visually together. Yeah, puts them together. It just kind of helps me know who to pair bond with when they grow up. So these guys, Guy and Lady, they have little hearts. Gomez and Morticia have unicorns. Now that leaves me with 2 females and 1 male, since Jackson is unpaired. Oh, and Guy needs to be secured. Perfect. And I'm done with him. I think I need to write down Lady May, though. Or an 8. Okay, Double Trouble is 2 and 10. Jackson is 8. How close are they in age? You're 9 months. All right, we're gonna do Double Trouble with Jackson, just because they are the closest in age. Otherwise, I'd have to wait a long time for a new puppy to grow up. Double Trouble. Do you have 8? Slot 8 empty. No. You have Shadua Undercoat. You have 2 and 10. Jackson. You have 2 things that need to get removed. Okay, hold on. 5 and 9. Do you have 5 and 9 empty? You have 9, so I could get rid of white bottoms. Okay, Jackson is gonna get paired up with new puppy. Even though I have to wait, I can give her an aging crystal, and then I don't have to wait so long, but at least this way I only have to remove 1 marking. And I like Jackson, he's pretty. I don't want to get rid of too many. I should check. Do you need 8 removed? No. Okay, yeah, I'll only need to remove slot 5. Yeah, these are just a lot of things I've been putting off, and it's like they need to get done. And it's not a negative feeling that I'm having. It's just like these needed to get done, and I've been putting them off. But now it's finally getting done. His name's Jackson. How about Percy? And for there, we'll do the @ symbol. Right? Then Percy Jackson, that's like a book character, right? Right? That's a book character. All right. But isn't he so pretty? Like, oh my goodness, he's a chased wolf that I found, and he's just beautiful. I love him. Okay, Jackson. And then Percy is 5 and 9. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at my list here, and I have exactly 1 wolf with leopard shark in slot 10, and that's snow leopard. I am so surprised that she's still the only slot 10 that I have. And she's already 3 years and 1 month. I'm gonna have to start using my aging spell on her. Because I don't think I have any of her puppies. Offspring. Oh, I do have one. It's a snow baby. And it does have it. Okay, I see why. That's why I was getting rid of it, because it had slot 10, but it only inherited the slot 10. It didn't inherit any of the other ones. Oh, she would make such great babies with Jackson. Oh, they'd make such cute babies. But yeah, snow leopard was expensive. The person who found them, I was like, I will do anything. And so I did just that. And I'm happy. I'm still super happy. I'm still super stoked. And that's really all that matters. The price at the end of the day, it's like I see a lot of, well, what's a fair price? What's the right price? And it's like, ultimately, there is no, oh, you overpaid, oh, you underpaid. It's, did you pay the price you were willing to pay? And did they accept a price that they were willing to accept? And that's ultimately the entire Wolvden market in a nutshell. Now that does leave me with Double Trouble, who is unpaired, but I do have time to get Double Trouble paired up. Let's see. I could get 3 aging crystals. Yeah, I'm not going to use it on Lady because Lady is like right there. But if I get 3 aging crystals, purchase. I love how they added in the little shopping cart at the bottom. I think it's just the greatest thing ever. Like, they made so many huge changes, and I love every single one of them. They've added mutations, they did some quality of life, and it's just all of it. All of it, I absolutely love. Oh, that's right, aging crystals. I was like, what was I doing again? Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. I mean, actually, I can totally believe I forgot that quickly. All right, double check who we're aging. Percy, June, and May. Perfect. Tomorrow all 3 of them will be grown up, and I'll be able to get 2 breedings in before the end of the month. Because you can only do so many pair bonded breedings a month, and so I like to try and get as many as I can in 1 month, so it's like use as many as possible so I don't waste the next month's options. Okay, but I do have room that wolves I can get rid of. Oh, you're grown up. Oh my gosh. This one grew up. Son of Anti-White and Winter Roses. Nice. Do you have any siblings? When did you get so many siblings? Wow. Oh, Frozen Cavern. Oh, they're half siblings. Okay, I understand now. Okay, I understand now. Because I very specifically kept this particular puppy because it was the only one I had from my wolf Anti-White, and Anti-White was one of my very first wolves, like one of the ones I had when I started the game. And so it was like, okay, I gotta keep her puppy. You know, I gotta keep at least one of her puppies. And they're all grown up now, which means you need to have a hunting role. I need to make you into a hunter. What's your personality? Sociable? I don't think I have enough to put them in a hunting party. No. I only have largest puppy and Duchess. Which is not enough. Alright. Check my list here. So yeah, if anybody watching this, if you guys have anything you need to be doing, here's your sign. Everybody's been paired up, and I removed the marks so that way none of them are clashing. And then I can't afford to base change anyone right now, otherwise I have a whole bunch of wolves I wanted to base change. So I'll shelve that for a later date. But I think that finishes up all my chores other than plan out the Blizzard Grows contest. But that is going to be a big one. I'm hoping that's going to run. I guess I could kind of talk about it. That one is going to run through December. And it's going to be completely different than any other contest I've done up to this point. Oh, Frosted Flakes is all grown up. And the idea is it's going to base around snow wolves. And it's going to involve getting them up to 5% of the wolf population here on Wolvden. Because if you look at, like, say this wolf snow base, and you come down here to the percentages, it's 2.89%. And if you actually look up here at my goals, I have ultimate goal, increase the percentage of snow base wolves to over 5%. Currently it's 2.97 as of July 15th. That means July 15th, there was actually a higher percentage of snow wolves than there is now. The percentage is actively going down, and they keep adding new bases, which is awesome. Like, it's great to keep getting new bases. It just means that the percentage keeps going down and down and down, and it's like, no. My contest will hopefully help me make that goal viable again. But I'm not sure how much I want to say here on recording, because then it'll kind of like lock me into it, and I don't want to get locked into it. But I think that's all I have. So thank you everybody for coming and spending time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And remember, if you got some things you got to do, then let's get them done. You know, we got things to do, and wolves to sort, and lore to write, and markings to fix, and projects to finish, and there's just so much to do. And I believe in you guys. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. But anyways, again, thank you for checking out my video, and I hope you have a positive day. So until next time, bye-bye.